Okay. I don't actually know how to play Paradise City. What is up?
Play Paradise City, and I was like, that's the chords.
Yeah.
It's doing that weird thing again, eh? It's streaming though, right? Yeah, if it's just that, it's fine.
I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah, same thing as last time. Is it working, guys? The same thing happened last time where we can't see you, but if you can see us, that's fine. We can just get by with the prompters.
Yeah, yes indeedy. It is Wednesday night, feeling good on a Wednesday. I'm super tired though.
Yeah. So say, how good are you feeling today?
Yeah. I mean, not terrible, but not great.
What happened with the standby thing?
I got on the plane.
Yeah, you made it. You did.
I don't understand why. I had bought a ticket, and then for some reason they put me as I did check in late, and by late I mean I checked in at 11 o'clock for an 8 a.m. flight.
Well, that should be way more than enough time before they consider moving you.
Yeah, and I was literally in the last seat, the last window seat on the plane. And the plane was full, but I made it on the plane, so
here's
it's fine.
a secret about airlines.
They suck.
They can sell as many tickets as they want. It doesn't matter what's on the plane, and then you have to deal with it.
Yes, it's less than ideal.
That's happened a few times to me as well.
Dorian and I were placing bets last night at 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the morning of so what's the likelihood that I get on this plane? And if not, do I get on a plane to get back in time for this?
What's the next one? Yeah, did he have that issue, or was it just you?
No, he had a seat.
And you're on the same reservation?
Yes, but he had a middle seat closer, I was at the back of the plane. He was row 26 or something.
Right.
But in a middle seat, and I was like, oh, I got a window seat in the back, so.
I guess, yeah.
So, what's up, everybody?
Anyways, how's it going?
So, can you scroll up? I saw your name was K something. Hold on, K-Ray. Hey, man, yeah, it was, I told the guys that I felt kind of like a dick that I didn't, take some time to ask you your name and talk to you, but yeah.
I'm like, oh, is it his name? He's like,
I was like, man, I'm like, we were just leaving to go over to meet Dorian's buddy, Harley, before they left, and yeah, so K-Ray, let me know your real name. Yeah, and always great to see people that,
yeah, it's cool to run into people
that hang out here on Wednesday nights.
Pay attention to our silly little show here. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
how was the show?
Don't ever worry about if you see any of us from here out in public. Don't ever worry about interrupting us to say hi that.
Luke is Luke is an asshole, so don't interrupt Luke.
Oh, dude, yeah, you did. Don't worry about that. You can interrupt us anytime. It's 100% fine because
Luke is
except
nicer
me though.
Than either of us.
What's that?
I said I'm kidding. Luke is nicer than either of us.
That's also true.
But
yeah,
I try.
So, I was at the old Creed show last night in Toronto. So
and Big Rock.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. Story time, folks.
Okay,
let's crack one.
Well, I have Alexander Keith's because we were right out of beer, and I was like, "Hey, Carl, can you go to the bar here and pick up some PBR and Keith's because they don't have anything better than that at the bar."
No, we're at the beer store in Ildeshane.
Yeah,
we got Carl to go.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I was like,
he was like, hell yeah.
I was like, go get the credit card from Janelle and go buy some beer. But I told him to buy 2 cases, and he bought 2 8-packs, and I was like, oh, I thought you were gonna buy 2 15s of each.
Yeah,
because Luke drinks a lot of PBR when he's here. Yeah, that's right. So.
At work.
Yeah, you absolutely, Michael, if you see Sam ever, it's Big Sammy J. He doesn't respond to much else. That's about it.
I've never once have been called that ever for real.
For real, all the last stream you were called that.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so since last week.
Anybody else go to the Creed show last night? There's a bunch of people that I recognized kind of around there. BMC 204, Luke ignores you.
Is that Brad? I think it's Brad.
Is that Brent?
What's it, Brent?
Send your
or,
Biggles.
Brent McRae. Oh, I thought it was Brad. Never mind.
Oh, man. Tim Crane, you're going to Nashville. Nice. Okay, a Hard 8's not in Nashville. So this is up for debate from a lot of people.
Best barbecue?
Best barbecue in Nashville. I'm gonna.
Tyler was talking about a new place that's real good. Tyler Tomlinson. I can't remember what it was called though.
Okay, so Jeremy says Martin's. I disagree. I think Martin's is good, but I would 100% go for Edley's.
Edley's is fantastic.
Edley's is in my opinion, it's the best barbecue in Nashville that I've had. Martin's is very good. Jack's is good, but it's on Broadway, so it's tourist trap.
We did go to Martin's that one. Edley's is pretty tourist trap.
I've been to all of them. Edley's is better.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. More importantly, Tim, if you have time, more than Adley's or Martin's or any barbecue place, I would highly recommend you go to Monell's in Germantown.
Fantastic.
Look it up, Monells. Monell's is, the best. Oh, Jeremy, you're saying Edley's is mid? Rob Baker's saying Martin's all the way over Edley's? Robert,
I'm not
come
gonna
on.
lie, I remember Martin's being great, but
Yeah, I just wasn't overly impressed. It's not bad. Like, I'm not trying to say it's not.
that was when we drove the Lime scooters for the first time.
We drove the Lime scooters to Martin's?
No, they were out there and you just wanted to ride one and you literally got the app just because you wanted to ride it for like 2 seconds.
That was Edley's, dude.
No, that was Martin's.
No, Martin's isn't near there. Like, are you talking about near the Sonder when, like, we were ripping around in a parking lot?
No. Like a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
No, not the last time we were there. No.
When we were
That was in
jumping
East
them?
Nashville. No.
Yeah.
I know where that was. Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
that was a good
the first time.
Yeah. Jeremy, Edley's is mid times 100. Wow. Man. Well, Jeremy, you and I are never going to hang out, bud. It's cool. Because I'm going to be at Edley's.
He doesn't seem so bad.
You're like, Sam's like, I'm going to hang out with Jeremy next time I go to Nashville instead of you.
I had better barbecue in Austin than I did in Nashville.
I mean, hands down, the best barbecue I've had anywhere is Hard 8 in Dallas.
Yeah. Hands down. Yeah.
So, yeah. You're there a week? Yeah, dude. You'll have a great time. You know what's funny? The Sammy Hagar thing, I found out, like, I purposely planned my trip to Toronto to be pretty short. There for a few meetings and to go to the Creed show. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, I should have stayed like an extra day. There were some guitar stores I wanted to go check out that I didn't get to. And Sammy Hagar and Satriani is tonight at the Budweiser stage that Creed was playing last night. And I was like, oh, I could have stayed and watched that.
Stay one more night, man.
The next night is Blink with, or no, not Blink, Smashing Pumpkins and Green Day. I'm like, oh, I could have stayed an extra day. Look at that, Robbie Baker. Hard 8 wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
100%. Yeah, you could ask me for food advice. I was actually thinking about this, is when I'm doing these like guitar store stops that I'm doing and like going to see dealers, I should start just like putting on my Instagram all the food places that I go to. Like Dorian and I went to 2 smash burger places in Toronto. They're really good. One was called
Happy Burger.
Happy Burger.
I saw Dorian. Did you see Dorian's story?
No.
He posted sick recommendation, but he spelled it recommendation. I screenshotted it and sent it to Luke, and I was like, this is the most Dorian thing ever. Sick recommendation from my buddy for a sick burger, sick smash burger place.
Yeah. Smash burgers. Just wait, Jeremy. Let's see how well we would get along. What's your thoughts on Monell's? I don't even know. Rob Baker's been to Monell's, so.
I'm trying to think of the place that Tyler was posting about because it looked great.
Yeah. When are you there, Tim? Flux asked us the signal chain, so I am going. Right now, I have nothing from my board on. Like, I am going into my board, which is on the floor today, and then just into the 120, but mine's a revision A.
Yeah. I'm going, right now on the board, I'm just running some stuff in the loop, the ARP87 and then just the MXR reverb into channel 2 with the amp verb also on, a couple layers of reverb there, and Anderson I just restrung in the second position on the pickup selector.
Well, that's weird. That's cool.
It's definitely capable of doing some cool stuff, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Nice.
There's all these other dip switches here, right? Like there's a ton
that's
of
too
stuff.
much for me to figure out.
We'll mess with that in a minute.
Jeremy, Manel's is fine. Man, I don't.
Derek's picking the touristy places, but they are good.
I'm not picking the touristy places.
Manel's?
Not really. Mostly locals know that place. Nice.
Does anyone have one of these mood pedals?
Me, I got one.
Well, this is yours, yes, correct. If so, what do you use it for? Because it has like a ton of different stuff on here, and I don't exactly know what it does. We'll get into some pedals in a bit, but this thing is super interesting.
We had no plan for tonight because
Yeah.
we also weren't 100% sure that I was going to be here because of flying, and that flying is a disaster everywhere you go. So, ooh, Devin, nice. Congrats on the new job and the significant raise. That's awesome. Yeah. Gear and beer gives me gas as well. Every time we start playing with stuff and then I see something else.
I know I drink beers and then I go home and sleep and then I wake up and it's like,
Oh, really? You got the greasy beer farts
He's
there,
got the
bud?
dads.
Is that what's going on?
I'm just
He's
joking.
got the
I'm
dads.
just making fun of you. No, I'm joking.
Oh, bud.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, trying out new pedals on here often will give me new ideas.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this Halo, because Sean has used that in several of his videos and loves it.
Yeah. That's a great pedal. That's Andy Timmons one.
Yeah, we didn't really have much of a plan for tonight. We're just going to hang out. If you guys got anything you want to chat about, what's going on, we can chat. We got, I just went through the room and found a few pedals that I don't think we've had on here yet. Just a few new things we can try. One of which is the Mood. Yeah, there's a lot on here, so we'll see how far we get with it. But
Yeah, I just plugged in the 1981 inventions because I haven't played it yet. So,
yeah.
hey, do me a favor. Where's everybody watching from tonight? I'm always interested to see. I know that K-Ray's from Toronto area. From the, oh, this drives my wife nuts. From the GTA area.
From the GTA.
Area.
Area is the A.
I know, the GTA area.
That's why I drive so crazy.
I went to a killer guitar store in Toronto yesterday called Capsule Music.
Okay.
Dorian bought a Paul from there. And
When you guys were there?
no.
Oh,
he bought
just
it a
like back
different
in the
time.
day, yeah.
What's up, Poogie? And Ronnie's watching from his house. Ronnie, you gotta come down here sometime. We keep saying that, and then never happens.
How many
We gotta make
streams
that
you
happen.
started with? Ronnie, you got to come down here.
Yeah. Newfoundland.
North Texas, too much
Hamilton.
barbecue to pick a favorite.
Nice.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Metro Detroit. GTA. BC. Yeah, there you go. This is just in honor of you tonight, Hoogs. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Dave, you know what I'm talking about. Capsules. Yeah. It's this place. We couldn't find it at first. Because it's like, you have to like go in this like walkway in between two buildings and then like down to, like it seems like you might get murdered.
You
where
got
you're
to
going.
earn buying a guitar there.
Yeah. So,
Those
um,
crafty spots.
so we walk in and the first thing we see is like vintage JMPs, like a red one, a couple of black ones, like 70s, and both Dorian and I are like, oh yeah, this is our spot. And yeah, this place they had a 69 Black Beauty Les Paul there. They had, so many awesome Les Pauls, and yeah, one cool Firebird. Wrong year though.
Wrong year.
A ton of wrong year.
What do you mean?
It was like 2000 something.
Okay.
And they had like a bunch of old Fender amps, old like Samson era matchless DC30, some old AC30s, bunch of old acoustics. They were telling us that the day before, or on the weekend or something, Pure Later delivered a like 1950s Martin like D18 and just left it outside their door, like a $6,000 or $8,000 acoustic or something.
No.
Yeah.
Rip some tapped arpeggios. Oh no.
Yeah.
Only if he comes and goes on the
If you
stream.
go to the stream, Ronnie. There you go. Does the job.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you have the pedal camera working, or is it? Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks, Ronnie. I appreciate it.
That's
I've
the-
been
that's
working
the
on
good stuff. Devin, there's actually.
Are you playing the Simpsons theme?
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
You at least
I
are doing
did
4
just
notes.
like that, but I was doing exactly like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Devin said he wants to see the Polyphia guys ripping on a D40. There's a video on Premier Guitar that they did recently where Scott is actually playing through a D40. And I think Tim's playing through a Victory. They're talking about using like actual amps and stuff a bit, which is sweet. Yeah, Garrett, we got some pedals here. We got the Chase Bliss Mood, we got the Keeley Halo, we got the Harvey Noble Tone. Got whatever this is. Got a couple of
Odd Fellow.
Got a couple of cheaper, more delay and reverbs. We have the ACRC. We have the Trash Panda, which
Yeah.
reminds me of a certain friend of ours.
Yes. The
And
Warthog.
that you took the picture with, and I'm curious as to what it is. It looks kind of cool.
It's a rat.
Okay.
Yeah, which is what this is too. And then the Gavna. I have never played this.
It's
or
a
this.
rat. That's what you said. It's a model after a rat.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Cool.
That's what I was told, or what I saw on the internet, because I like rat pedals, and I was like, I want to try some other ones besides the couple that I have. Like I have the JHS. Is it called a Rat Pack, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like the multi.
Yeah, it's like all 9 rats in one kind of thing.
Yeah, totally.
So,
Favorite super style Strat guitars. Derek Schechter NJ right there.
okay, so is this? But do you consider this a super strat though, or should it have to have a Floyd Rose to be a super strat?
I think a super Strat is just a Strat with modern specs.
Luke, weigh in on this.
What's your opinion? What is a super Strat? To me, it's just a Strat with more modern appointments. That's the word. So, like, honestly, this isn't shaped like a Strat, but, you know, it does what a super Strat does. It's the HSS Strat with some splitting. Electronically, I would say this is a super Strat. The body is not at all. So I wouldn't
Are you saying
consider
that all HSS guitars are super strats?
No. But I'm saying that, like, if I was to put this wiring in a Strat and kind of gave it some nicer hardware, like basically that,
Yeah.
I would say that's a super Strat. Like, it's more vintage, but, like, it has
Okay,
much
everybody
higher
here
end
vote.
appointments.
Are HSS guitars with like, is this considered a floating
This is
trim?
this is high end though. It's like higher end than just like a normal Strat. I'm not saying that all HSS guitars would be considered a super Strat. I don't know.
I played a $279 Squire Strat at Long and McQuaid in Toronto yesterday.
Yeah,
It's HSS, and it was actually decent.
they're not bad for the price. Yeah,
The neck on it felt really, really good. I was
yeah.
surprised.
You can put some good hardware on those and they're fine. Yeah.
Ibanez AZ with my Sir pickups is my super strat.
There you go. See, that doesn't
Playability
have a
off the
Floyd. Michael
charts.
says it has a Floyd Rose. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people say Floyd Rose or 24 fret.
24. Okay, so that's that for sure. Because yeah, 21 is not super Strat vibes.
Okay, so How come you didn't get that with 24 frets?
I don't know.
You didn't feel like it?
No,
Okay.
doesn't matter. This is more classic. I have guitars with 24 frets.
I would say, okay, so I think the only, man, what do I have that's that?
Charvel.
That Charvel Model 6, I was going to say, is going to be my favorite of the, like, shreddy guitars.
Yeah, that's what I think of a super strat.
Like
I
that's
think
super modern. Like that's a super strat for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but no Floyd.
Yeah, but yeah.
No pick guard.
I would
though.
still consider that a super strat though.
Okay, so now we're saying 24 frets and a humbucker are the minimum. So
Okay.
Robert Baker thinks of a super strat having double humbuckers. So you would say that like the RJ5 or the RG550s are super strats. I like the RG550. The pickups in that guitar are not amazing.
The one that we have here?
Yeah.
Man, the last time I restrung that was in the old shop, I think.
Oh, that's gotta be
No,
disgusting.
you restrung it last year because I asked you to. I remember that. Because they were getting all rusty.
I don't remember that. I think I should do it again though, because it's feeling pretty gunky.
Yep.
Michael
That's just
Jeeves,
Bo, though.
what would you call a headless HSS guitar with a Floyd Rose? A piece of shit. Sorry if you have that.
Derek has a vendetta against headless guitars.
Oh, I hate them so much.
Mr. JWJ71. I'll just let you read that, Derek.
I've never really understood what a super strat is. I looked it up, and the definition I found is basically what Sam said: more modern appointments than a standard strat style guitar. Yeah, I think we got to go deeper than that. I agree with the like 24 fret, and like I would say like a tremolo that has the ability to float somehow.
Yeah.
Like, would you consider this a tremolo that can float, like a two-post system?
I could set this up to float, yep.
Yeah, like this one floats a bit, right?
But this is a vintage style trem, essentially, just with these saddles. You know, like that, this, even on here, it's like, aside from not having like the actual vintage saddles, this is not like, you know, it's still a fairly modern style trem.
Ronnie, I bought a $200 Telecaster a month ago, and it plays better than my Gibson SG. It stays in tune more. My daughter also dropped it in and never went out of tune. Those cheaper Squire style guitars rip.
They're made for it.
Yep, Ronnie, Gibson SG stands for shit guitar, bud.
Hey man, you
I
were
want one to try
you
to
were
figure
hanging
it out.
with me during Dallas's set last week when I was teching for the show.
Yeah, it's true.
And Chris's
Yeah.
SG was the most stable guitar for that whole show, and it was 40 degrees, like 100% humidity outside.
And even not, well, are you comparing with like Chad's though too?
No,
Like,
out of
okay,
Chris's
just
guitars
out
that
of
I
one
had.
of yours.
And I will say, I brought this out, and Chad used it for a few songs, and he loved it and said it was great. So thank you, Tom Anderson, for making sick guitars. But he has, Chad's got a couple
What's up, Poo
tasties.
Ninja? Yeah, he had some really nice guitars. Also, I forgot to mention it off the top here. Do us a favor and hit the old like button for us tonight there. That helps us out. And if you're not subscribed, according to the analytics, less than half of you are subscribed to our channel. So, be great if you joined us. Hey, I have another weird question for you guys. How many of you guys think that the stream is like 2 hours is too long? Because we were looking at like a bunch of analytics stuff today, like Dorian and I were, and we were toying with the idea of it not being 2 hours. So I'm curious what you guys think. I enjoy hanging out and having some brews and playing with some stuff, and it often takes 2 hours to do that. So
I mean, you know what? In a sense, we just kind of started doing this because this was our time to do that. You know, and that was kind of
who
the
feels
vibe.
it should be 3 hours?
That was kind of the vibe that we wanted to give, you know.
Yeah,
Like
we'll turn into Trey
the-
where it turns into like the Wednesday stream where it starts at like
all day.
2
We're writing
o'clock
a
and
song.
just- yeah, but not. We're just playing with stuff. One hour, same amount of beers, double the fun.
There you go,
There you
Marcus.
go. Yes. Yeah, we're not like, yeah. I don't have any like real opinion one way or another. Like I've always like if I was bored of doing this, I would
Yeah.
be shutting them down early just because I was bored of it. So yeah. It's like Sam said, I mean, the pedals that we have here, pretty much everything here is stuff that we haven't actually played with. Like I bought this Harby Noble Tone, like, maybe on
Yeah.
the way back from NAMM, like 6 months ago.
And I feel like I just
haven't played
noticed it because we had been messing with the Harby Klon more recently, and I was like, oh, we should try this out because it's obviously their take on a Noble. Like, I'm curious to see how that is versus, because their Klon is great.
Mm-hmm.
The Halo I picked because Sean has used it on a bunch of his videos, and I didn't even realize we had one here. So I want to try that out.
Yeah.
But
Okay, well, you guys have spoken. Around some topics are interesting enough to warrant 2 hours, some not so much. Oh, 100%. Most topics aren't willing. Most of the time it's just a hang, so it's, mess around with whatever. When we have set out topics, it's a little bit weird because we often get sidetracked pretty fast because of questions and comments and stuff like that, because I don't know, I find that way more interesting than us just like us just rambling on about some shit that
yeah, totally. Again, for me, it's kind of just like this is our time to sit and mess with all the stuff that kind of comes through here.
Yes.
Like this is kind of our learning time as well. Sometimes we just kind of come in and it's like, all right, let's figure this out. And I like doing that on here and kind of figuring it out with people and chatting with people about it and also Top Gun.
Rob Baker, his favorite
Luke,
part
grab
is
me
the
one.
end of the stream.
Cool.
Meow.
The Halo will ruin other delays for you, K-Ray says. Okay.
What's that?
K-Ray, we met in Toronto the other day, says, as in yesterday, says this will ruin other delays for me because it's great. Just plug and play. That's what I want to hear. Thanks, buddy. This guitar rips.
Yeah, mine needs some work.
Needs a setup.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave my tools here just because I don't have any tech gigs for the rest of the summer.
Okay. This is your safe space. Nice, some safe place. Anybody going to the Sweetwater Guitar Fest thing? Because us three fools are headed there.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. They asked us to bring an artist, to which we replied, we're bringing Luke. So, everybody
Beat
get
down.
ready for good times at Sweetwater on August 10th. 10th is a public day, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Saturday's the public day,
Beat down
and
weekend.
the Thursday and Friday are not public days?
Yeah, no, just the Saturday's a public day.
Oh.
That's why I can't let you fly home early. Otherwise, I would.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Again, we need
Fine,
an
not
artist.
your problem.
Yeah. It's Derek, that light bulb sitting next to you is not bothering you? What light
Other
bulb?
side.
Oh, that
It's
one?
behind you.
It's like way behind me. I can't even touch it. So,
Is it bothering you guys?
Stank Finger. Is that?
That is
666.
correct.
Your Rev G8 making a high-pitched squeal on high gain channels. Is this something I need to send it in to fix? Or is there internal trim pot?
I know exactly what that is.
Just message us at
Yeah.
service@revamps.com. They'll tell you if there's something that you can do
Yeah.
to try to fix it, or if we need to have a look at it. So
Yeah, just email me. I check the service email. Just send it to me service@revamp.com and revamps.com, and I'll hit you up first thing tomorrow morning.
yes. Did they take that to mean? Oh man, I should have said yeah. We're bringing Luke, and just not told them who. That sounds nice.
Yeah.
What are you using? Just the amp, eh?
Yeah. Those
We're
two
both playing
fellas.
through 120s.
Yeah, that's the ARP 87 and the MXR Verb, yeah.
Man, I'm not sure how many people on here are Creed fans, but their show last night was ridiculously good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like, you're probably not a Creed fan, are you?
I've never understood the hate
Okay.
But I'm not a. It's kind of like Nickelback. It's not like I'm not like a huge fan, but they're great. Like I don't understand why people don't like it as much as they say they do. I think they just want something to be upset about, because it's great.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like Dorian's like obviously like super punk rock, so he was like, it's like I don't know how many of these songs I'm gonna know, and then he's like, you know, I'm probably like gonna listen or hear like 3 songs and be like, oh, I know that song.
Yeah, yeah,
That song,
100%.
And the whole thing.
Every
Yeah.
set it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Devin, I'll find it for you. Search Premier Guitar Polyphia.
Premier Guitar or was it Toman?
Oh, it was
thought
with
they were
Chris
playing with
Barossi.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I think it
I'm
was
wrong.
with
It's not
Toman.
Premier Guitar. It is with Toman. I'm sorry. Chris Barossi did it. I'm sorry, Devin. Search up Toman Polyphia. And it's recent. Chris Barossi is our buddy who works at Toman. He's great. Someone's asking if you checked out Mark's rig. Apparently it's insane.
Okay, a couple of things. The only song you know by them is Higher. You know more than that, guaranteed. Although they played Higher, like they played with Arms Wide Open and then Higher before the encore, and I'm like, what songs do they have left?
One Last Breath.
I'm like, and what's bigger than this? And then they came back out and played One Last Breath. I'm like, oh, this song
Yeah.
is bigger. And then like they didn't walk off stage. I'm like, they're gonna play another song. I'm like, they don't have another song that's bigger. And then they played My Sacrifice, and I'm like, they have another song that's bigger, like, or that's as big. If I had to pick one guitar and one amp, what would it be? Oh, I'm gonna let Sam go first on that. But
One guitar and one amp. Oh man, if this okay, this is the thing, because like I need a 7-string or an 8-string sometimes.
two things. Do you want us to pick a rev amp, or should it be excluding rev?
Yeah.
Like let's have a few ground rules. Because this is easy for me.
Also, you can't choose modelers. Like
Yeah,
a quad
an
cortex.
amplifier.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Currently, I'd pick this guitar, but sometimes I need a 7-string. So if I had to have one guitar to do any gigs I'd have, I'd probably pick my Aristides 070 just because it has a 7-string. Otherwise, if it's not contingent on that, I would pick this Tom Anderson right here. This is my number 1 currently. If I could pick one of our amps, I would go with the G50 because I just love how it sounds and feels, and that size works for all my gigs. If it's a non-rev amp, can I use pedals? Because then I would just pick a Fender kind of platform that I could build on. If not, probably like a Friedman, BE, HB, something like that.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
Pegged you to pick Friedman.
Yeah, probably a Friedman.
Okay, so yeah, I see that.
If I couldn't pick a 120, or if I wasn't allowed pedals, if I was allowed pedals, I would just pick like a deluxe reverb and just use pedals. But
Rob, they didn't play any songs that were super unexpected, although they played Overcome, which was their only hit off of Full Circle. But I was kind of thinking they wouldn't bother playing anything off Full Circle, and that song rips. So it was awesome. Big Wreck was like so good. I posted it for anybody who follows me or is on Instagram or is friends with me on Facebook. I posted about the fact that like Big Wreck is by far
They're
the
so
most
underrated.
underrated band from Canada. Like the most. Like it's a crime that
maybe
they're
in
not
the
better
world,
known.
not
Yeah.
just Canada.
Like if you don't know Big
crazy.
Wreck, man, you need to. So scroll up a bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the Tremonti MT100. Yeah, they sounded really good yesterday. Mark's rig is dual stereo. Full Synergy rig, yep. He only really uses 2 of the Synergy Pro preamps, though, I think. He uses a Soldano one and he uses a Fender one. So, yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. Mark's Tremonti Sing Sinatra is pretty...
I gotta check that out, man. Is there any recordings of it? Yeah, there is. Because you saw it live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's ridiculously good.
That's awesome.
I mean, he's just unbelievably talented, and like, if your perception of him from anything you've seen is that he's a super nice guy and very down to earth, your perception is 100% correct. Like, yeah. So,
Nice.
They played My Way, but I wasn't sure if they were playing the Tremonti version or not because some of the
Or like over playback when the show was done.
yeah, when like at the walkout music. So, yeah. So yeah. Mark is better than Miles as a singer, in your opinion, Devin? Yeah.
Different. I don't think.
Scott Phillips is a great drummer, and he's also a really good dude. All of the guys in Alter Bridge are really, really nice and like down to earth guys. I've had the chance to hang out with all of them lots of times over the years. So yeah, really, really good dudes. Nice. I don't think I would say that Miles or Mark is a better singer than Miles. So, yeah. I think they're very different, but I think Miles is one of the best rock singers on the planet. So, are we making a synergy? I'm not sure. We've talked with Boutique about it a lot. There's nothing really
like set in stone.
Nothing's moving forward on it right now. I got to talk to Avi from Boutique Amps and see about getting something moving, but it's just not high on our priority list. So, yeah. Yeah, Miles and Mark are very different tools for different applications, 100%. I've said it a ton of times. I think Miles is one of the best singers. I'm a huge fan of Miles' solo stuff. His new solo stuff sounds like ridiculously cool. It's like way heavier, like rock and roll stuff. It's it's just coming out now. Like I think another song released yesterday. So, yeah, Miles is also a super guy to hang out with. Yeah, they're all like really down to earth and like very, very good human beings. Like the guys in Alter Bridge. Full disclosure, don't know anything about Scott Stapp. I didn't meet him. Not because he was like elusive. I just wasn't there for that long around them. So
Opus preamp.
Did Big Rec play A Million Days? I don't remember. I wasn't like I missed the first 3 or 4 Big Rec songs. Like I wasn't watching. I was hanging out with people. So yeah, I could hear them, but but great show though. Figure 11 opened it.
Oh yeah, that's a huge lineup.
Yeah, that was why like I had a couple of the shows that I was going to go to, and like as soon as they announced the Canadian date and I saw Big Rec was on it, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mayfield 4 was a great band too.
Trying to figure out what this pull does on this, because it only affects the middle pickup, middle position, but.
I don't know.
It sounds killer.
Yeah, I can hear it, but.
Yeah.
Like in and out of phase, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, it's only in the middle.
Yes, they played the Oaf. There's zero chance that they wouldn't play that. That song's so good. Were you a Big Rec fan?
No, I gotta get more into Big Rec, because anytime I've listened to Big Rec, I've been like, this is fantastic, and then I've never gone much further and listened to it. Watching the interview with Chris is cool though. He seems like a great dude.
He is. He plays with Colin James too.
Yeah.
And like, Chris Cadell, good.
Solid guy.
Yeah, those guys also are all very nice guys. Like, yeah. So this is the Warthog from Thorpe. I haven't even tried it yet, so I'll plug it in here. It's a rat style pedal. That's why I bought it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where'd you grab that?
I bought this at Palin Music Center in
You've talked about that place
Missouri.
before. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was on my way back from the Dallas Guitar Show. I stopped in there to check out their shop and to talk with their people about us and them.
Nice.
And then, yeah, they had one of these, and like I said, I want to try. I want to try a bunch of different rat style pedals. So I
Yeah,
was like,
you're
all
into
right,
it now?
I'm gonna pick this. I haven't played it yet.
Into the rat thing though.
I don't know. I just have.
We'll
a couple,
see if it's a new thing.
Like I have 2 that I like, and I was like, all right. And I think I've played a couple of like rat clones, not knowing that they're based off of the rat, and it was like, yeah. Let me see what's what. What's the coolest riff you can play? Who, Sam?
I think Nick's just asking both of you.
Oh, I got it.
That's. I hate to say it, but you're playing it wrong.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Played on the 7th and the 9th fret.
What's that?
Played on the 7th. Yeah. No. No. Yeah.
You mean 5th?
Yeah. Sorry. 5th and 7th. Wait. What? Yeah. Yeah.
Is that actually how he plays it?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense, I guess.
Can you play Mary Had a Little Lamb? No, can you play, no, can you play the other one?
Which one?
The, like, Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Oh, they're like his version of it.
I can't actually play it, but.
Oh.
This thing has like a lot of gain. Like,
Did I just get quieter, Luke?
it's like barky.
Did I just get really quiet? I did? Really? Huh. That's good.
You got time quieter?
My guitar did, yeah.
Oh.
Stayed the same.
Seems about the same for me.
Can you mute it for a second? Just mute my amp line for a second. I'm just gonna mute it. Oh, it's also on the IR that I don't like. That's why it sounds like that.
Oh, you're resetting your amp?
Yeah.
Okay, I turned the reverb off. So, this is a brand new pedal, boys.
She might have blown a tube on me, boys.
That's me.
Oh, I know, but I don't think this is... Did you unmute it, Luke? You did?
Yeah, I got nothing now.
Really? Okay, good news. It is a cable. Now that just means I have to figure out what cable it is.
Yeah, okay.
Just turn me up in my ears. It's definitely quieter than it was.
What's that?
My amp just is quieter now. That's okay. Yeah, that'll do. Is it clipping? It sounds like it's clipping. Should I turn mine down? Okay, now turn me up. That's fine. Okay, sweet. Got it figured out. Sorry, guys.
This thing acts a little weird. Like, it's almost like it's got the ability to act kind of like a fuzz.
See you, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Hopefully, next time we're in Toronto, we'll run into you again. Come say hey.
Yeah. Something's wrong with this pedal.
It's grounding. Oh, it is a scratchy pot.
Yeah, but it goes away when you stop.
Yeah, it could be dirty or something. I don't know.
Can you go get me the real rat, the new one?
Is it in your
Yeah, it's up on the right above my desk. Yeah, it's weird. I don't like that pot doesn't work.
That
properly.
scratchiness is weird, but
Yeah. Maybe I don't like rat pedals.
And the quest was over.
What's
I
that?
said, and the quest was over.
I might have. Oof. Let's see.
Once you're done with that, I'm gonna mess around with this mood thing, see what I can make it do.
Rat.
Because it looks cool and I want to like it, but I don't know what it does yet.
It is cool.
I like rats.
That's a real rat, yeah. Scott, it's hard to watch this and do this at the same time, so I don't blame you.
What's that?
He said it's hard to watch this and learn the song at the same time. It's hard to do this and what at the same. I don't know. More G50. Okay, cool.
Sure. What do you want to know about it, Evan?
We've been a little short on G50s, which is why we don't have any on the stream at the moment. But that will change very soon. I hope. That is like, yeah, the mids are different for sure.
I like that. Like that.
The attack is kind of grindy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the string noise? What's up, Landon?
Sam, we're gonna listen to Beat Down the whole way.
It's gonna be like me with a day to remember. Yeah.
I said, Luke,
Papa Roach.
I have a buddy on Instagram who posted a video yesterday, and I sent it to Luke, and it was sleep paralysis demon, but it's just me playing beatdown riffs, and he's just staring at the camera, going like.
Nice.
Like, stupid dumb. Luke would be okay with that, except for Luke, it would just be.
Some panics in there though.
Nuno does use a rat. He makes it sound friggin' awesome. That's the governor?
Yeah, it's governor. Sounds good.
That sounds pretty good, yeah.
This is one of the original ones, so it just needs like some electronics
Some
cleaner.
cleaning, yeah.
What did somebody say about Chase Bliss up there? I can't read that.
Oh, I was just saying.
Smash that like button for us too.
I was saying, Nick, please show us how to dial.
how to
a
use it,
Chase
yeah.
Blizzard.
Oh yeah.
He said he'll send me a video.
I'm just gonna hit something with this and see what happens. I don't know what any of it does.
I was gonna say because
Oh, no.
we have no idea
Oh,
what
it's empty. It's okay. Okay, what does any of this do?
This governor sounds cool.
Okay, so this is a delay.
Where's everybody watching from tonight? Like, are you watching on YouTube? You watching on Facebook? Rev Community? Have you guys joined the Rev Community? If you haven't, you should, because I post some dumb stuff in there that I don't post elsewhere.
I think Sam and I are gonna try to post some stuff too.
Oh yeah?
When
On
we're
our way
driving,
down.
definitely. Yeah.
On your way down? Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah,
What
for
are you
sure.
gonna do?
I don't know.
What do you think the boys should have to do while they're on the way there? I think that we should talk about where they should have to eat while they're there, on the way there.
Wherever we can be quick and keep driving.
Are we gonna go to Portillo's?
Oh, we're gonna go
We're
there.
gonna go to
in-
Portillo's when we're there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
in Fort Wayne.
It's in Fort Wayne. Yeah,
But-
we'll go there. We'll go for supper after we set off on Wednesday.
Okay.
I did ask around with the guys that manage Creed and like their team. They're mostly from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
So I did ask around about like where was the proper space for Italian beef in Chicago.
What did they say?
I think he said one of them might have been called Beef Shack. Okay, so depending on when Luke and I get out of Fort Wayne, I might try to take him to the old Beef Shack.
Please don't say that.
Luke, the
Hey,
only
Luke,
reason I want to try to
the
get
Beef
past,
Shack there, Luke.
I really want to try to get past Chicago on the first day because then we don't hit traffic in the morning.
Yes.
But if we do stop in Chicago for whatever reason, we definitely will. I went to a place called Al's last
I
time.
was gonna say, Al's is second.
Yeah, I went there at 3 in the morning with Peach Pit, and we got the wet beef as they were closing, and I'm pretty sure they just like threw it in the vat and like took it out. It was like soaking, but it was so good.
Portillo's is awesome, but Al's is like definitely better.
Ours is very
Portillo's is pretty-
authentic,
Yeah.
and by authentic I mean seeping of juice.
White Castle. Oh yeah, you guys should have to go to White Castle.
No. Do you
I
want us
almost
to
got-
arrive on time?
I
Actually,
almost
Sam,
got sick going to White Castle.
I
That
did
place
get sick going to
sucked.
White Castle anytime
That
I
place
have.
sucks
It's awful.
so hard.
We'll make it work.
We're not doing White Castle, Luke.
I will.
No, you're not. I'm not stopping every 20 minutes for you to puke.
I think what we should do is you should join the Rev Community, and I'll tell you right now, these guys are going to be driving through Grand Forks, North Dakota, then through Fargo, then through Minneapolis, then they're going to head through like
Wisconsin
through like Madison, and then they'll make their way around Chicago, and then over to Fort Wayne. So I think you should find some interesting places for the boys to have to stop to grab a bite to eat, and give us your suggestions. Also, if you guys know any cool guitar stores in that area, that would also be good to know.
Yeah, for sure.
I like going to guitar stores. I also like eating.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a good drive down. I'd like to leave, Luke, early.
by 8 a.m.
That is not that early.
Well, we gotta still pack and stuff.
Well, we want to, yeah, because you're going to need your truck on Friday. We'll figure that out
Yes.
after, not on the live stream.
Now,
are you
I have a
talking
good
about?
challenge for us.
Well, we could pack the
I
truck
have
Friday.
2 trucks, so I'll just drive the other one.
Okay, well, let's pack Friday.
I got a good challenge for us, though.
What's that?
We're gonna go on the way there, Jimmy Johnless.
That's fine.
Ooh. Why would you do that?
That's totally fine.
That's really easy for
White
me.
That
Castle.
will even out for every time I've traveled the States with Derek.
I was gonna say it's gonna even out my way back.
White Castle is not even like mid. White Castle is dog shit. It is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I never understood why they chose that for the movie. Did they choose it ironically?
I don't know, but
They had
remember-
to have.
Man, what was that? What was that Mexican place we went to
Oh man, it was really good.
in
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. One
it
with
was
Andy.
Rodeo? El Rodeo? Was it something like that? I think it had a name like that.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
Yeah. It was so good.
If Biggles is watching, he's the one who told me about it.
I'm pretty sure it's El Rodeo.
Could be. That place.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was. I did not expect to get that good of Mexican food in the northern part of the States.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What about that smash burger place in Minneapolis you were talking about?
Oh, High Low Diner.
High low.
Yeah.
Higher lows
High Low
diner.
Diner is. That place is really awesome. Yeah, if you guys know good smash burger places, it'd be worth giving us a heads up on. Do you guys ever thought about offering a chrome chassis similar to what Mesa did with the dual rectifier in the early 90s? Well, we offered the chrome faceplate on the 10th anniversary 120. Are you talking about like this part being chrome? DP, White Castle's not good at any time. So, man, I was with Mitch on the way home from Chicago one time, and I picked up White Castle. I took one bite of one burger, and I was like, oh, I think I got a bad one. So I threw the burger out. Then I got another one. And I was like, nope, it's the same. That's not good. And we had gotten 10 of each of the 3 different types of slider that they
Oh
had.
no.
And like, I took like a bite of the next type and I was like, also very bad. And then to the last one, and Mitch is eating it, right? And I'm just like, these are not good. And he's like, no, they're not good. And he just keeps eating. I'm like, we're not eating these. He's like, well, we're not going to waste it. I'm like, yes, we are. And then we pulled into McDonald's and we threw the White Castle in the garbage and got McDonald's, which is not much better. What's up, Nathan?
I would rather have McDonald's than White Castle, even in the
yeah.
States. Okay.
Nah, like the actual chassis, like the old Revis to G's. Yeah, like there's a chrome, like a brushed silver faceplate on the 120. Oh, you're talking like a full-on chrome though, aren't you? That's like kind of mirror finished. The problem with that is that I don't know anyone who can do it for one, and we would have to test if the ink that we screen print onto a chassis would actually
Adhere to it.
That would be my biggest concern is, well, and also finding somebody to chrome it and not have it look like shit. Because we did have powder coaters. We did a couple of chrome,
like
chrome,
metal plates, yeah.
No, we did we did some metal plates, but we did the D20s in chrome that looked really rad.
But they
messed up like 80% of what they painted.
Yeah, they were so finicky in terms of like any microscopic line in it, you would see it because of the way it reflected. Brushed.
Yeah, brushed. If you look at the website, the 10th anniversary Generator 120 is brushed silver plate. Yes, you can get the D25 in silver, Luke.
Hey Nathan, how's it going? Thanks for joining us all the way from Australia. You're in the future from us right now. That's pretty sweet.
Stevie Fryette would be correct. The fail rate and cost on it is ridiculous. Yeah.
Whoa.
Send them to Roxy's Cabaret in Minnesota, drag show restaurant. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Find them some interesting places to eat. Let's do that. Dump them in the Rev community. And then maybe we'll all vote on where they should have to go. And in order for Rev to pay for their meals, they'll have to eat at the chosen restaurants. Yeah, I'm sure there's somewhere that would do it. It's just a matter of, like, I'd have to see whether or not, nice. So, you saw me at L&M yesterday in Toronto? He's even more gorgeous in person. That I am.
Glistening.
I know. You
with
see all
Cheeto
of me.
dust.
Like, you see all of me in person. Dude, do you know Jimmy Reed? Jimmy Reed plays for Sass Jordan. He's a Rev artist.
I know the name for sure.
He's from Toronto. So yesterday, make sure you guys swing by Ashley Schaefer BMW on the way. Oh, you don't know Ashley Schaefer BMW?
No.
Do you? Oh, okay. Live stream, educate these boys on Eastbound and Down.
Oh.
Ashley Schaefer BMW.
Where is it?
What? Do you know what Eastbound and Down is?
Yeah, with Kenny Powers.
Yeah. Ashley Schaefer BMW is Will Ferrell's. Will Ferrell's
that well.
Schaefer. Oh, man. Son Gabriel.
It's good.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Sorry, so Jimmy Reed? Not Jerry Reed, Jimmy Reed. Jimmy's a killer guitar player from Toronto. Anyway, I was hanging out after the show with Mark and Tim, and Jimmy comes walking around the corner, which I didn't know he knows any of those guys, but then I realized, oh, he probably knows all the Finger 11 guys.
Right.
He comes walking around the corner with a big bag of Old Dutch salt and vinegar chips, and I'm like, hey, Jimmy. And like, I left to follow him. He's like, hey, do you want salt and vinegar chips? And I'm like, yeah, I do. So I followed him to their bus because he had a bag of salt and vinegar chips.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bringing friends together. That's the Derek way.
That's the best line from the Eastbound and Down with Ashley Schaefer, BMW. Let the boy watch.
I'll have to
He
look
needs
it
to
up.
learn. Oh, yeah. So good. So, yes, that's a great show if you guys haven't seen Eastbound and Down.
I've definitely seen parts of Eastbound and Down. I
Yeah.
haven't watched enough of it to know that quote, but maybe I should.
You're going to watch it as soon as the stream's over, so don't worry.
Okay, great.
Anyway. I don't remember what the point of any of that was. I like that you're going to spend the next hour of the stream attempting to figure out how to get the mood to do anything.
Well, I figured out a couple cool things. That's delay.
That's weird. Yeah. Oh, did Jacques reply? Did he see me at L&M Bloor Street? Must have been, because that's the only place I was.
Okay, so if I'm thinking correctly here,
Drinking a Modelo.
this is a different
Nice.
sample rate clock, but it's like an do you know what sample rate is?
Uh-huh.
So like if I have something at a certain sample rate and I change it at a certain sample rate, or if I change it, right? Like it'll just briefly do that until I play again, and then it'll just resample.
Yep.
But this is MIDI programmable, so I could literally like program it just to go between sample rates and like make like a bunch of different like
Oh, a bunch of weird noises.
resampling noises and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be very cool. I feel like I need to spend a lot of time with this, but this is neat.
Neato. I bought that at Chicago Music Exchange because I was like, I want to try a Chase Bliss pedal, and I've heard that one's one of the good ones.
It sounds awesome. I just have to figure out what it does.
Jacques, why didn't you say hi? Dorian and I were doing nothing but shoot dumb videos there. It was fun. Looking for a low gain overdrive to revamp my pedal board. How does the G2 sound into the D25? I have a D25. Cheers, Nate. It sounds really good. I like G2's my favorite of the G series pedals. So,
Yeah.
but why don't you tell us you want low gain overdrive? Yeah, I would do that or the tilt overdrive pedal if you want low gain.
Here's the G2 just into a clean channel. I'll put it on just the middle setting.
It's going to be
here.
different than into the D25, but it'll give you like
for
a
sure,
little bit
but
of
I'll
a...
give you a bit of a representation here.
That's right, you will. What's up, Dan?
So that's just kind of at the unity setting, and the D25 will have a little bit more push in the clean channel. Right, that's like barely any, but even on the middle drive setting here. Without, with. Like even between the two pickup positions using the same setting.
Yeah.
Right, that's super versatile, but transparent still.
Okay, so two things. Can you show him what the tilt overdrive would sound like? But before you do that, Jeff was asking about update on G50. We just got some metal in, but I don't think the 50 metal that we were waiting for came in. But we're also...
We're waiting on some metal for the 50s, yeah.
Yeah, but we should have had one for Jeff's coming back from Powder Coat. Because I dropped a couple off to...
Yeah, I just don't
last
know.
week.
I just don't know if
So,
they got finished yet. But
very
yes, Jeff,
soon.
we do have one allocated for you for sure. Yeah, 100%. This tilt, I'm not sure if it's just the way this board is wired, but it's not the tilt. It's the board. Like the routing.
Oh, yeah,
is
you
changed.
can say, yeah.
So, do you have the tilt on your board that you can show 'em?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You're playing probably also like you use the tilt in the right way, like the rock kind of playing. Like your right hand sounds better with it than mine.
So it'll bark if you like dig in, like. But if you let up just a bit, it'll be just really nice.
That's nice, yeah.
And here it is without it. And like price point wise, it's $30 more than the G2. Like the G2 sounds great. Like you can do like it will bark more like the G2 will, but the real thing, like the boost on the tilt boost is my favorite. Like okay, let me not shove the low end. Like I really like those types of like. Where's my delay coming from? Oh, my stupid timeline. That...
Oh, sorry. Turn A on, and then off. A on, then off. What?
Nope. Welcome to the timeline.
Try B on, then on.
Yeah, B on, B off. Well.
Nope, I got delay no matter what now. So it's good.
That's awesome.
Jacques, like, yeah. If, like I said earlier, if any of you guys see us out at a guitar store ever,
Come say hey.
come say hey. Or
1000%.
honestly, anywhere. Guitar store, concert, you know, dinner.
Yep.
Maybe if Sam's out for dinner with his wife, just wait till his wife's not paying attention. And
Oh no, she'd be fine with it.
yeah, as soon as her phone comes out, then be like, hey man,
Yeah.
what's up? We all know that's gonna happen. If you see me with my wife and her phone
We'd
comes
start
out.
talking about guitar stuff, and then she would just put on the visual or the audible blinders anyway. As soon as the model
Yeah.
numbers start coming out, it's like no. Anytime we go to dinner at my dad's place, it's like after like 20 minutes, it's just like me and my dad have our own conversation, and then the rest of anyone who's there is actually hanging out, just
Yeah.
talking about gear. So yeah, she's used to it. It's all good. If we're out together.
Oh, that was. I did not stick the landing on that one.
All right, I'm gonna switch this pedal out. I could spend probably all stream on this mood pedal, but I do want to spend some more time with this. 'Cause
So
it
that
sounds
is
really cool.
the timeline is on because it won't turn off. There's, yeah. Hey, Ronnie, I have a Rev coffee cup. You just got to come down and get it, big guy. See what I did there?
On the stream.
I'm gonna try to con Ronnie into coming down here with, you know, maybe a hoodie and a coffee cup.
We're also only free Wednesday at 7:30, so you can only come then.
Only pickup times.
Whoa, this sounds cool. That sounds awesome.
Oh, it's awesome.
Whoa.
Yeah. Rob Keeley is one of the nicest guys in our industry, and he is a brilliant designer. And Andy Timmons is also one of the best guitar players in the world. So, shocking that they came up with something rad.
That
Kind of like
sounds
it's shocking
so
that
nice.
Dan and Sean came up with something rad in the tilt and like
Right.
overdrive the tilt boost. Like
How
when you
how
put-
is it possible that you put those guys together and
Yeah,
something amazing came
exactly.
out of it?
Like, oh, you both have amazing ears. Like, oh yeah.
And I'm running this in front too, like in the loop. That would be even smoother.
Hey Nate, where are you based out of? So I know which stores are difficult for you to find stuff
That's just that pedal.
in. What's up, Nick?
Nate's in Australia. He posted earlier.
Yeah, I'm just wondering
Oh, yeah.
where.
Brisbane, did he say?
I don't know. Don't bother scrolling. He'll reply. So. Oh yeah. Do you know the Andy Timmons story with Joey Landreth?
No.
Oh man. So when Joey was playing at the NAMM booth,
I know this story now that you started
and
immediately.
while he was playing, Andy Timmons was walking by and like turned and like did like a double take, turned and like came straight into the booth and just stood there watching Joey, right? And then Joey comes off stage and he's like, I'm like, He's like, Mr. Timmons, I'm such a big fan. And he was just like, who are you? And he's like, I'm Joey. He's like, well, I'm a big fan of you, Joey. Like, yeah, it was very cool to watch happen. So
It's very cool.
Does Rev have any plans to do a delay pedal in the future?
Not imminently.
No. I mean, we're testing stuff out here, like with designing, doing like modulation and stuff like that, but it's really just in like very early stages of what do we want it to be? Does it work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you know, anything when you and I have talked about it, it's like we don't want to make a product that just kind of fits in somewhere amongst other things. It's like we want it to be unique at what it does and very good at what it does in a way that other products are not. And delay and modulation and those types of things are certainly something we want to explore, but it's not something we've really fully committed to.
Yeah.
And I think it'll end up being like anything else. You know, if we come up with something that we like, where we play this and it's like, this doesn't feel or sound like anything else, then we'll know that we've got where we want to with it. But yeah, DSP is also a huge investment and learning curve. That's why Carl needs to finish his degree so he can learn how to do it and make us what we want.
Nick, the show was awesome last night. It was a lot of fun. All three bands sounded killer, which is to be expected.
The clock's behind again for some reason.
Yeah.
It's funny. Also doesn't feel like we've been going for that long.
How long's it been? An hour and a half?
Hour and 15.
Okay.
Doesn't even feel like that.
Is the Tilt Overdrive have a good or great match for the D25? Yeah, 100%.
Pierre, did you order a D25? Because I think if you did, I put it together today.
Yes.
Did you box it up, Luke?
No, I had to do other
It
things.
just would have went to final QC today.
Yes.
Sweet.
It'll be done tomorrow.
Sweet.
Nice.
Pierre, if that is you, then get ready because she's coming. That was the, if I'm remembering, I did a few customs today. I think it was Black Bronco with either the salt and pepper or black and tan grill, and the gold piping. Trying to remember which one Pierre's was. Yeah, that's him. Sweet. Yeah, that'll be ready for you tomorrow, man. That's sweet. That's awesome.
Pierre, what's your shirt size? We'll throw in some swag with your amp. Tone Dragon made some chili and drank some. We had Popeyes for supper. It was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty happy about it. Need a tilt boost in your life? Yeah, we're sold out of tilt boost right now. We're waiting for chassis.
So lots of supplier things happening right now.
It's no fun right now. People need to do better. It would be nice if people did better.
Nice if we could get stuff in.
Yes. Yeah. What are your guys' settings on your generators behind you? Oh, yeah.
Currently channel 1 with the wide and bright on with the treble boosted a bit.
So I am channel 1. I also have the bright on, the wide on, and the EQ is all at noon and the level is at noon. So, noon. Why are you moving that, Luke? Oh, because Sam keeps... Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you. It was mostly because I couldn't see what you were typing. Good observation.
Well, now you know.
Sorry. What's the worst thing about cheap Amazon pedals? Are they noisy or something? No. Some of them are just shit. Some of them are actually pretty good.
Some of them sound okay. They're just not built super robust.
Yeah, I would say the worst thing is the feel. They often feel kind of stiff. They don't have like decent dynamics. Like the idea of getting like those types of sounds like that, where it's kind of like glassy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
but really still
they
really
feel
smooth.
More rigid, I guess would be the word. Yeah.
Yeah, and like the fact that I'm not changing anything but my pick attack. Right? But I really liked definitely the BB, like the Blues Breaker kind of knockoff one, the BB Max, I think it was called.
From Exotic?
Well, no, that's
we're
I'm talking about the Amazon
ones.
one.
Yeah.
Like $30
no.
Amazon, the BB preamp
The little
thing.
orange one. Yeah. That thing actually sounded pretty decent. The delay sounded okay too. It just had like no delay time on it.
If I remember correctly, like I'm thinking of just the drives.
Right.
I mean, I know the Klon one is a steaming pile of shit. It sucks. Luke has the Mosky Klon one, and it's horrible. There are much better Klon clones for less money. But the Tube Screamer ones that we tried, like the Kinsey, we did a stream, actually. If you just go back and want to waste 2 hours of your life, or you could watch it on like chipmunk speed and just see which ones we say don't suck. But we did a stream where we checked out a whole bunch of those Amazon pedals. Yeah, and they're not all garbage. I think that they're, some of them are a bit noisy. I would say the big thing is, I don't know how reliable they'll be. And like, I like it when things feel really good to me, like underneath my hands. I want dynamics. That's what I want out of anything. And that's a mark of good pedals to me. Yeah, also, minus the slave labor is also a good point. I don't know if they're slave labor or what. I just know they're very mass-produced and cheap. Yeah. Also, lots of Boss pedals you can find used are not expensive, and Boss pedals are awesome. Like, JHS 3 Series stuff is pretty good. They're not that expensive either. The Walrus Fundamentals line, cool stuff that's not too expensive. Mm-hmm. So there's lots of good like lower price
budget pedals. Yeah.
Also, there's some cool things like for a boost. If you've got I don't know what you have for an amp, but if you've got a cool amp that likes a boost, that Nitro boost from is it Rocktron that makes that Nitro boost?
Yeah, totally. Like the red and black one. That thing rips.
Not the Nick Nitro. No,
it's the Rocktron.
Yeah, I think it's Rocktron. Yeah.
Yeah. That thing was awesome.
The Nitro.
The one knob thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's 30. Like you can find them all day on like used sites for $35. So yes, we like to think we make some good stuff too. So, but it's not lost on us that our stuff is not inexpensive. So absolutely, you can get some cool stuff. And we don't make a Klon, we don't make a Tube Screamer. Like a lot of that stuff we don't make. So
yeah, why not?
And those are all cool flavors. Like I'm trying out different types of rats because we don't make a rat, and I don't know if we ever would because I don't really know how much I love them. Like I did like this rat when I plugged it in. That's cool.
The real one.
Yeah.
This delay sounds fantastic.
You guys ever check out Goop pedals? Yeah, a little bit. I haven't. I'll have to say I haven't played them. I did get after that guy he knocked off the G3 and he was using our branding to try to sell it, and I was just like, nah, don't do that. And like, I don't like it when companies do that. Like,
blatantly.
Yeah, if you blatantly rip off a design and then use like, say like, this is a copy of the Rev G3, like, nah, man, don't use our branding to try to sell your knockoff shit. That's not cool at all. But if you want to make a G3 pedal and not call it a G3 and not say that and just say, check out my distortion pedal, even if you knocked off our circuit, I don't care about that. Go right ahead.
Yeah.
Just don't try to use our branding. Don't use, I guess it's a little hypocritical because everybody uses Tube Screamer, Rat, but I don't know. I didn't like that when I saw it, and I was like, come on, dude.
Rick, how's it going, dude? Yeah, I saw the email you had sent in. Running at 90 is totally safe. We actually were talking about tube sag like a couple streams ago. I forget when it was. But biasing hot versus cold, I think Dan and I were talking about it actually. And yeah, you can definitely bias it a bit hotter. Like going to 90 is not going to hurt the amp. Marginal amount of more wear on the tubes for sure. Like if you're running it hotter, you're giving them more. So they won't last quite as long. But running at 90 is pretty safe, and you might get a little more juice out of it, yeah. Anywhere from 80 to 90 is fine with the stock tubes.
Yeah, you're not going to hurt it.
No. Yeah.
I've often run my amps that I have here. I often run like the generators. I run them hotter than like
90 is
whatever
fine.
The range that we put in.
Yeah.
Which I thought we used to put in. Like, is the manual say 85?
It says 85, but
it used to say 85 to 90 or 95.
It says 85 is recommended, but anywhere from 80 to 90 is safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, were they good people? I've never met any of them. Like I said, I just saw that they were using our branding and was like, no, don't do that. Yeah. Also, because we paid a lot of money to have our branding trademarked. So, tilt boost at the start of your drive chain or at the end of your drive?
Start.
Mine's at the start. Yes.
The mod on this sounds awesome.
Yeah. Like kind of like haunting sounding.
Yeah, just enough
Yeah.
like that it's like it's off, but it's not.
Yeah, little warble.
That's great. Yeah. B major. A flat minor.
Which one? A flat?
A flat. Two.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a nice
Well,
one.
that sounded real good.
Oh, nice, good.
Yeah. Awesome, cool.
Yeah, you can just hold that and then just change the root notes. Kind of a nice progression. That's great. What's up, Perfecto?
What's up, Perfecto?
How's it going, dude?
I gotta get hotels in Germany.
For your guitar
Perfecto,
summit.
yeah. Perfecto just reminded me of that by being here.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Saw that Jacob Zateki's playing a guitar summit.
Who's? I always confuse him and
Lubansky?
Yeah.
Oh no, one yeah,
Very
no,
different.
One's Polish and one is not. One's from Long Island.
Nice.
What just happened there?
Hey, what's going on? I cannot say your name.
Well,
Oh.
this thing is off to a great start.
Emiris? How did this evade me on the tubes? I don't know.
This thing doesn't work.
It doesn't work?
No.
Is it the right power?
9 volt, 300 milliamps. Yeah. Those are 500 per port. Oh, is the amp on standby still? Am I stupid?
This sounds really good.
No, it's not.
No, mine sounds really good. Actually, since Perfecto's here, Perf, can you give me the bad 90, Lucas? Yeah, I'm gonna start calling you Lucas
These
now.
must have different
like,
power requirements.
It's not my name.
It's
Oh.
already so confusing when I'm at HD
I
because they call
know.
him Luke. So, what's up?
Can you go get me the Perfecto's pedal off of my shelf? That's the bad 94, I think.
These must have opposite polarity, because neither of them work.
Oh, it's possible.
Possible.
Possible. There you go. Do you guys have the Nunaber
That's a cool pedal. We
I don't
don't,
know.
but
Do
I've
we
tried
have-
it before. That's a great one, Perf.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Perfecto's Bad 94 pedal. Perfecto, did you know that he makes these?
No.
Like, this is his own brand. Like, it's not done with somebody else. This is his.
Oh, I had no idea.
What's up, Joe? So
That's awesome.
his is based off of a rat. Or sorry, not a rat. Based off the governor, I believe. Perf, correct me if I'm telling everybody the wrong stuff. But you can get these through Perfecto's website, I think. Perfecto's going to tell us in a second where you can get these from. And I'm going to plug it in for you guys in a second, but you should get that. He nicely gave me this one. And I like pedals. Listen to that, eh? Do you want to go get me the new Govna? And it's a Shredmaster. Oh, I have the Shredmasters though, don't I? Or no? Maybe not. Sorry. Never mind.
Also grab
Well-
PDR.
I lied about all that. You need beer?
Yeah.
Can you grab me a beer? Lucas. Where's everybody watching from? that the Schnobel?
Yeah, it's nice.
Harvey makes good stuff.
They do, man, for a great price.
Yeah.
Overdrive, boost, or distortion? That sounds awesome.
Mom, meatloaf.
Thanks, buddy.
Let's see here. Luke, can you get Dave a whiskey? Yeah. How much gain does the D20 have? Not a lot, like low to mid gain for sure.
Yeah.
You can get it to like crunch territory. Like,
yeah, you can get to a crunch tone.
Let me turn this delay.
It definitely can, yeah, when you're pushing it, it can get into
Like-
crunchy gain, but... Ilmir, I will say, like, the D20 does have a really, really nice mid-range, and it breaks up really nicely. Like, if you're looking to use pedals, or if you get any of your gain from pedals, you might enjoy just the way that the D20 responds to it more. But if you're wanting to reduce your front-end rig as well, the G20 does have more in the box. Like, on paper, you're correct, yeah. It's plexi territory less. Honestly, as much as Derek hates to hear this, it's like a way better sounding Princeton.
What is?
The D20.
I mean, that's nothing like a Princeton.
No, it does.
It's just the same size as a Princeton.
You don't think it sounds anything like that?
No,
No,
I think the top end is.
I think. Well, it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like a better sounding one.
I would say it's more deluxe reverb
Yeah.
than Princeton.
It's Fenderish. Yeah.
Sounds like a Dynamis.
It does, but it's like a more refined American clean sound. Is that a better way to put it?
Yeah, not really plexi territory though. Yeah.
That's what I was getting at, I guess. More Fender
Keto
than
butter
Marshall.
beer. Yeah. MXR just released a Randy Rhoads distortion pedal. Oh, I'll have to check that out. We're gonna see our buddies from MXR at Guitar Fest.
Nice.
Yes. Perf, are you in the Philippines or are you in Los Angeles? I think he's probably still in Los Angeles. But our good friend Perf is having a big birthday next month.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How old?
I'll let him say that, but big birthday. Oof. Are we out of the standard tilt pedal right now too?
No.
No? Okay, there you go.
We're out of the standard tilt boost.
The boost. You're in the Philippines right now. What time is it in the Philippines right now?
Late.
Yeah. I don't think I have Shredmaster, dude. So, huge fan of drive pedals.
50.
When they're
Jeez.
not necessary,
You don't look 50, Perf.
Yeah, I know.
I will definitely look 50 when I'm 50.
Yes, as will I. Although your dad doesn't really look 50, and he's about to be 50. Oh, it's
Neither
10 a.m.
does Dorian.
Okay. It's 5 a.m. Oof. What'd you say? Neither will Dorian?
No, neither does Dorian. He's
No.
the same age as my dad.
Yeah. That's because Dorian acts 18, or like
Yeah.
maybe 25.
He's also not gray. He's got a little salt and pep going on.
Sam's like Dorian's 48, and I know it.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm telling him tomorrow.
I didn't say that.
He's not watching,
no.
so.
I was gonna say I gotta supervise that guy sometimes.
I kind of like the slapback on this when it's broken.
It's kind of nice to just leave it. Oh, Luke, my ears just died. Oh no, they're back. They just sound bad. It's okay. I can deal with it.
Dorian Gray, the Immortal. Nice.
It was funny. What's it called? Will auto-generate. Opus will auto-generate like titles for all the reels.
Oh, yeah.
And one from last week was Dorian and Jorian. When we were talking about Jiran.
Oh, yeah.
Aristides, and it's like Dorian and Jorian, a dynamic duo. It was like the title it came up with.
The one that I made in Opus when you were away, we were talking about how Dorian like kind of revolutionized our thoughts on the 91 Les Paul.
And it's learning the Dorian scale.
Yeah,
or
why
something.
the Dorian scale has revolutionized our thinking of
Yeah.
music.
My favorite one was how to play guitar with chips. That's great.
Dorian. I like this pedal a lot.
The governor,
Like, the
yeah,
Governor.
sounds cool, man. It's
cleaning
like
up nicely.
it's warm still too.
Yep. What do you guys think? Do you like this one? Yes, potato chips. I love potato chips.
Derek does love chips.
I do. I also love burgers, smash burgers. Dorian and I.
Man, I just
Going
discovered
to
there's
Smash
a
Burger
really,
Town.
really great local butcher around the corner from my house.
Uh-huh.
I went and bought not frozen, but I just bought some patties that they made there. Like
Yeah.
I was the beef I had went bad, and I was like, oh, I don't want to go all the way to Superstore. Timothy's Butcher on Westminster. Dude,
You walk in there and be like,
burgers that I got
"Meh."
from there were unreal. They were like fresh made that day. Yeah, and you could still smash them down a bit into the onions. They were better than the smash burgers that I made.
Derek's powered by potato chips. Not wrong.
Bags.
Luke is laughing because I have sent him to the store more than once when I'm working late and be like, can you go get me 2 bags of salt and vinegar chips before you leave? And they're like, we know. Oh, what are you saying about me? MRS, we can tell, Derek.
Because you talk about it so much.
What's that?
Because you talk about them so much.
Oh, yeah, that's why. It's not because I'm fat.
You're so nice, Sam.
That's why I still have
This
a job
sounds
here.
good.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
That's why I still have a job here.
But
He said, you're so nice, and that's why I still have a job here.
This sounds less round to me and more brittle. It is the dumbest controls.
Wait, what's the difference between these two?
Vintage and new.
Okay. You
Like
have,
the
it's
vintage
kind of
and
like the
British.
blues breakers that you got. Yeah.
Yeah. I bought both just because.
If you do this one in Opus, it'll be like how the governor of Canada plays guitar.
Oh, my ears have dropped out entirely.
You have your
Terrific.
ears? Did your battery die?
No,
I
it's-
gave him brand new
it's
batteries.
RF.
Let me scan it.
No, now it's back. It's okay. Just leave it.
Okay.
I'll let you know if it's unbearable.
Yeah. That's a cool pedal. Let me try that. So it's based off the Shred Master, not the Governor. So let's see about this Perfecto.
Let's try it.
I played it before. It's a good pedal. See, that's what happens when I touch my mic, guys. Oh, would you like me to move this so that people can see it? Where am I going here? Nope, that way. Which way do you want to go? That way? Like that? How do you feeling? Like that? That's about as good as I can
I
do.
can't see, so.
That's about as good as I can do it.
No, that's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's got some meat. Yeah. During the nice little jam, all I could hear was Derek absolutely chugging air into the mic. That was Luke, he was panting.
No, I had to throw a gate on.
My mic?
Yeah. It's kind of what it sounded like.
Sounds really good. Okay, open that thing up so I can hear what it sounds like. Can you hear? Okay. Oh, yeah.
Sounds great. That sounds awesome.
Somebody's asking what pickups are.
Whatever the stock pickup is in the Anderson, I don't know. I got whatever was in yours. It's funny because Chad, after the gig, he's like, that bridge pickup sounds ridiculously good.
Yeah.
And it is just the Tom Anderson pickups. Like, it's not a out of house thing.
They're specific ones, though.
Yeah.
I told Tom what I liked, which was this guitar.
It sounds amazing. Like, the bridge pickup of this guitar is so good. And when you do this thing, whatever this setting is, like that's awesome. Luke, I'm good. That's my favorite position, I think, is that up split with the single.
It's a very you sound. Like every guitar that is not like a double humbucker or like extended range that I hear you plug into.
Right.
Like I immediately hear it. Like you're like, oh, let me go to here and let me see.
If it does that, I'm happy with it.
Mine just got way too much low end for it.
I know what you mean.
It's almost like it almost mimics what compressors do to me.
Totally, yeah.
Like-
It chokes it a bit.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
kind of slams it down, but like for even that like,
Yeah.
like an almost like country kind of thing. But immediately like back to the humbucker and then just go to the bridge. And it's a
Yeah.
different guitar. Yeah, on the RS it is like an HSS, so I'm basically playing a Strat, but yeah, the middle setting is just killer. Man, this Harby sounds awesome too. Harby Noble Tone. The Noble and the Klon that they do both sound great. Got to give a shout out to Harby. And I like the aesthetic of this pedal too. It's like understated but nice. Yeah, dig it.
Noise.
Shout out Harby.
What are y'all drinking now, everybody?
PBR still.
Oh, yeah.
What you brought me, boy?
Last one, then it's home time.
Maybe one more.
Dan. That's funny. Do you want to try that? That sounds great. That's Perf's bottle.
What's that?
That's Perf's bottle.
Yeah, you want to try it? I'll try that, Harvey.
Yeah, this sounds great. You will like this a lot.
I think you are correct, sir. And I figured I'd give the old, yeah, the old Novo.
Yeah, that thing whips too.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And there's, yeah, the overdrive and the distortion setting.
It's a bit much, but let's see here.
Oh, it sounds great, Perf's pedal.
It does sound good on its own, but listen to that.
Is that into the tilt?
What's that?
Is that into the tilt?
Oh yeah,
It's in front.
it'd be better going the other way, but that brings out the top end that I want in this, though.
Yeah. 'Cause it is
Like
dark.
you're going deaf, you old bastard.
It is darker. No,
What's
no, I
that?
hear it. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm taking my ears out.
Your ears just going in and out like a bastard.
Yeah, that's all good. No, you're fine, Luke. It's all good.
Yeah, no, that's a cool pedal, man.
Yeah, I dig
Oh,
it.
that's
This
good.
sounds great too. Honestly, I didn't realize this is Perf's brand.
It's all the top end. So.
That doesn't feel like a pedal to me.
No. Is there something new in terms of amps in the works right now? Dan's always working on stuff. Nothing that's coming out anytime soon, but yeah, he's always working on something.
Gotta catch up on 40s
What do you guys
and
think
50s.
we should work on? I'd love to hear that.
Yeah, what do you want from us?
What do you want from me?
Shane, yes, absolutely.
Do you guys feel like the newest one? Yeah.
The Revision B Mark III is my favorite iteration of any of the generators for sure.
Yeah, I would say I have never felt like the newer version of a 120 sounds worse than the previous iteration. But I will say that like what I like and what other people like are different things. So like I like how the purple channel is on the Mark III.
Yeah.
And I know there's lots of I know there's lots of people who swear by the purple channel from the 100p.
The Mark
Like-
200P specifically
Yes.
because it is different.
But I like I love the Mark III purple channel. Because I rarely played purple channel before. I was more.
It's funny
red.
because I like the Mark III red channel and I never played the red channel on the Mark II. Like we were kind of the opposite
Yeah.
in that regard. But the Mark III was the amp that made me enjoy the red channel more. So
Well, and I still like the red channel more than the purple channel for most things.
yeah.
What's going on, Robbie? What's everybody's favorite strap blocks? Man, I haven't bought strap blocks in forever. I always just use the Shaler
yeah.
ones.
Yeah, usually I don't even know if I have a preference to be honest.
Yeah, I don't use them anymore. I don't
Dunlops or Shalers, like some locking. Yeah.
I don't play out anywhere where, you know, like it would matter anymore. Like at church, I'm not throwing my guitar around. I should start.
You could though.
It's a good move at church. Like, what you're wanting to do when you're playing at church is do everything you can to draw all the attention to yourself.
It's all about you.
Yeah.
That's what worship music is about, is yourself.
Yep.
So I bought this pedal purely because it's called the Trash Panda and had a raccoon rocking out with a guitar. Because why wouldn't you want that?
Yes.
This is the dude who makes these is a dude named Mark from Summer School Electronics, and it's cool stuff. He builds really great stuff, and I think it's a cool pedal. It's a little dark. Yeah.
I do like the Trash Panda vibe.
What's that? That's good pedal, hey? Like perfs.
It sounds awesome, man.
Yeah.
This sounds really good.
Yes.
But that sounds and feels like an amp.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Great work.
Yeah. We've done lots. Your ears are dropping out. You
They
guys
are.
have any other questions for us?
Otherwise, Derek's got to go print some
I
t-shirts.
do.
So
in my
does Luke.
past life, I was a printer, and apparently still in my current life. It's great.
I'm starting my new job today.
Yeah, exactly. Luke's coming to help. He already did a bunch. So
Yeah. Luke went in day one and printed more.
I need to change the strings on this guitar and on a bunch of the guitars because this sounds like you hear that like
That's why I brought my toolkit in, because I picked up a bunch of them today and was like, nope. So tomorrow I'm going to reset a bunch of these.
It's okay, Sam. Let me do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nope. I want to get that pallet shipped today, and tomorrow I want to fix up some stuff.
I'd like to know what everybody's go-to guitar is that's watching. Like, what's your number one?
Right now, this.
Thank you, Robbie.
Either that or my RSTDs. Yeah, one
Yep.
or two. I've been using that the Evertune a lot. Gotta send it back though. Which is sad because I like it. Which string band is my favorite? D'Addario. Luke's favorite is this Jackson right now. You bought a new Jackson, right? You bought a Dinky 7? Is that what it was? Nice.
I bought a 7-string.
Oh,
Nice.
You want to guess what tuning it's in?
What?
You want to guess what tuning it's in?
Drop G,
ooh, Brent's got
A little
double.
higher.
A flat.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
The church crab stance. Okay, only if Luke does it next time I play.
You know I will.
I know he will. Your dad will get so mad at us.
Nah, he won't care.
Nice. LTD.
Nice, that sounds nice, Pierre. Freeman Cali, Ballagher Dark Horse. Nice, holds drop F. Hell yeah, Robbie, what's up, dude? Reverend Gristle
The
Master.
Gristle Master.
Nice,
Oh, that
that's-
Gristle tones are such good
That's
pickups.
a great guitar, yeah. Dave Davidson Jackson, nice.
Les Paul Custom and an SC245. SC245s are awesome. I've got one. The blue one's a 245. That's killer guitar. Friedman Cali, those are also awesome. Gallagher. Baby Dark Horse. Nice. Very nice.
Mike, what's up, dude? Glad you got the phase inverter tube sorted. Gold tubes. A Mastery Trem.
It's so good.
It's so good.
All right, well, I've run out of things to talk about.
Well, considering we had none to talk about at the beginning of this day, it went
That's
pretty well.
pretty good, eh?
Yeah, not bad. Thanks
Oh,
for hanging,
okay,
guys.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. There, Robbie.
For Sam, now that you
That's
had the
a great
Anderson for a
question,
while, is there a
Rob.
spec you could change on if you could? No, not at all. Nope. One thing I will say is that at first when I got it, I was like, oh, the neck on this is quite big, because I intentionally spec'd it out pretty close to yours. And then after I played the first gig with it, I was like, that was a great choice, because I realized that I overplay on smaller necks. Like, if the adrenaline's really going, or if I'm like really focusing on something, and it's like, with the corporate stuff where you're reading and playing, like if I'm not looking, sometimes I'll overshoot on things if I'm like sweaty and playing fast. And this neck has been so great live because it gives me a little more to fight, and I think it kind of holds me in place more when I'm rushing a bit. So honestly, no, I don't think I would change anything on this now that I've had it for a bit, man. And I kind of just wanted to win with these specs based on what I had tried, and yeah, it's totally like different feeling than my other guitars, but it inspires me in a totally different way.
I was gonna say, you also had like a significant amount of time of playing mine beforehand.
Yeah, but it's funny because this one, and maybe it's because I put 11s on it, but like this one does feel different.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, and maybe it's just because it's mine, but like, yeah, I don't know. It feels like home now, for sure.
Robert, are you getting a Anderson? Is that what you're...
I highly recommend all of this if you're thinking about it, Rob. 100%.
You know what I played at L&M yesterday? I played one of the Carina Vs, like the custom shop Carina Vs that are like 15 grand.
Yeah.
It played like shit.
Yeah, probably did.
Yeah. Like, big ass neck on it and a ton of lacquer. Yeah, I wasn't impressed, but cool looking guitar though. You guys into flying Vs? Luke, you like flying Vs? Really? I would way rather an Explorer.
I like the look of the flying
I'd probably
Vs,
go for an
but
Explorer over a V.
I'd probably go for an Explorer as well.
That Sully we had at NAMM would have made me buy an Explorer. That guitar was awesome. Which also was called a Raven, I think.
Yeah, it was
it
a
a Firebird?
Firebird.
Firebird, sorry. The Raven, yeah.
Firebird, I want a Firebird. Baker's got one.
Rob,
Baker has like a 63 Firebird.
I highly
64.
recommend the Anderson, Rob. I brought it out for my buddy Chad to try at a gig this past weekend, and he's got a lot of like really nice guitars. He's got some high-end Sirs, he's got some Callings, and he played this and right away was just like, whoa, like this feels awesome. And he said the same thing, like after the first song they played, he went over the talkback and he's like, the bridge pickup on this guitar is insane. So highly recommend. Like I kind of went into these specs, like I tried Derek's and based it on that, so I kind of knew what I was getting into, but it was, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. I have played a Heritage, yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite as big as the Heritage. Like this is what I would call like a deep C, I guess.
Heritages are like really fat.
Like a D, yeah.
58, 59.
Like
Les
this still
Pauls.
has that C shape, but it definitely is a bit deeper, which I like, yeah. But
Yeah. Played a cool 97 Les Paul Standard yesterday in
oh yeah.
Toronto, like Ice Tea Burst. It was cool.
Which Long McQuaid do you go to, Bloor Street?
Yeah.
My dad has a buddy from Halifax that runs that store.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. It's a cool shop. It's like, I think it's the first Long McQuaid, isn't it?
On Bloor and Ossington there? I think so.
I don't know. I think, yeah. I feel like it was the
Yeah, I
first
think
one,
so.
but yeah. Well, you know, it's that time.
See you guys. Oh, it's not repeating as I wanted to. Come on. Where's the other pedal?
This moment is codename Shake and Bake.